Yo, what is good YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're talking about the best limited lineup that you can build here in week 1 of season 4 in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM. So my team actually made an awesome change with limited this season. It is now a week-long event instead of being only the weekend. So you can play to get your limited ring anytime throughout the week, and then it'll just reset each Friday, which is honestly, I think, a massive W. Allows people who are sometimes busy over the weekends, or if you're busy for one weekend or whatever, now you have the ability to still get your ring at any time throughout that week and be able to still get all the limited rewards, which I think is an awesome change. But before we hop into the video and talk about the best limited lineup, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 9,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. See what the limited requirements are looking like. So your lineup must be an 84 overall or lower. You can use 1 amethyst and then no cards diamonds or higher, and no free agent cards. So that is a bit limiting, I'll be completely honest. 1 amethyst and then a team of a bunch of rubies, and it's got to be 84 overall or lower, which is kind of going to limit your bench a bit. So let's hop into it. Let's build this limited lineup. I have already built a limited lineup that I think is going to be very effective. I tested it already. It's 84 overall, and I think it's going to work great. But to start off with, what we got to do just at the beginning is we got to make sure that we have a bench with the lowest overall golds that we can. So we're going to start off by throwing in the lowest overall point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center, just to make sure that we have a gold backup at each position so that the lineup is considered eligible. And then we'll throw in another couple low overall golds at the end as well, just to throw into the end of our bench. We're going to leave the 2 bench slots open, and we're going to leave 7 starter spots, or all 5 starter spots open, obviously. So 7 spots in total for this team are going to be left open. And we'll throw in another shooting guard because there's 267 overall shooting guards. So we'll throw in another shooting guard here at the end of the bench in TyDeBo. So we got our low overall golds here at the end of our bench, 1 from each position, and then 267 overalls being Isaiah Joe and TyDeBo from the shooting guard position to have the lowest overall golds possible. Now we're going to start working on our actual lineup, which is going to be a 7-man lineup so that we can get it to an 84 overall. At the point guard position, we're using our amethyst. It's Kevin Porter Jr. Having a 6'6" PG with an elite release, who's also an amazing slasher and moves effectively, is a great start to this team. He's the best player on our squad. 6'6", the point guard position, 93 offense, 86 defense, 90 driving layup, 88 close shot, 87 midi, 93 ball, and a 90 driving dunk, 86 ball handle. Pretty good perimeter defender, which also being 6'6" compared to ruby players and amethyst players at the point guard position, he's going to be able to defend just fine. He's got good speed and excel and solid lateral quickness, and offensively is amazing. Hoff amped, Hoff deadeye, gold fast twitch, limitless takeoff, posterizer, blinders, catch and shoot, corner specialist, guard up, slippery off ball, clamp breaker, dimer, handles for days, killer combos, quick first step, even silver or gold pick dodger, silver clamps, and off ball pests to give him a little bit of a defensive punch as well. But I think he is the perfect guy to start off with at the point guard position and to use our amethyst spot on. Now at the shooting guard position, we're down to rubies from here on out, and the guy we're using at the shooting guard position is going to be Ruby Evolved Isaac Okoro. This card is actually really good. I think he's one of the best ruby cards in the game, if not the best. He's 6'5", 87 offense, 92 defense, 88 driving layup, 88 midi, 87 3 ball, 95 driving dunk. So he's a very good offensive card, and he's a good defender. 80 block, 80 interior, 88 steal and perimeter defense, 87 speed and excel, and 89 lateral quickness. So incredible all-around stats for a ruby. 35 gold badges as well, is insane on a ruby. He's got gold bully, fast twitch, limitless takeoff, posterizer, blinders, catch and shoot, claymore, deadeye, guard up, limitless range, so he's got that range ability as well to shoot from deep, slippery off ball, space creator, ankle breaker, bailout, break starter, clamp breaker, handles for days, quick first step, ankle braces, challenger, chase down artist, clamps, glove, off ball pass, pick dodger, pogo stick, workhorse. When it comes to a ruby player, you're not going to get a better all-around option than Isaac Okoro, and he fits in amazingly at the shooting guard position. Now small forward, we're going to go with the Moments small forward Keldon Johnson. I've used this card a bunch this year. Solid release, decent fade, pretty good all-around stats and badges, 90 driving layup, 88 3 ball, 80 driving dunk, 70 block, 70 steal, 85 perimeter, 83 interior, pretty decent speed and lateral quickness as well. Solid all-around badges, a bunch of gold badges and silver badges on the card, and he is just a very solid card. Nothing too crazy at the small forward position, but he's going to be a solid ruby for our team coming in at the small forward position. Now power forward, I'm actually going to go with Saddiq Bey as our starting power forward. I think he fits in the best at the power forward position, even being only 6'7". He's a very good shooter with an 84 driving lip, 87 3 ball, 75 standing and 80 driving dunk, 79 ball handle, 80 block, 80 steal, 84 perimeter, 82 interior, really good rebounder, 84 speed and excel, and 86 lateral quickness. So super solid all around stats. 20 gold badges include badges like fast twitch, blinders, catch and shoot, corner specialist, slippery off ball, challenger, chase down artist, off ball pest, Specialist, Pick Dodger, Pogo Stick, and Workhorse, Silver Ankle Braces, Clamps, Interceptor, and Rebound Chaser as well. He's just a really good option to power forward position in terms of a guy who can shoot and defend and do just everything at a solid level. And then finally, starting center is going to be Wendell Carter Jr. I think he's a pretty easy choice as well. 6'10", 88 post game, 84 3-ball, 85 standing, 75 driving dunk, 84 block, 85 interior, 89 rebounding, 74 speed isn't terrible on a center, 73 lateral quickness is pretty decent already as well. So overall pretty solid. 17 badges include back down punisher, bully, drop stepper, masher, post spin, rise up, catch and shoot, corner specialist, anchor, post lockdown, workhorse, box up, beast and brick wall, silver pogo stick and rebound chaser, and bronze blinders as well. So this is our starting five. Off the bench, the first player I'll talk about is actually an Emerald, and it's an Emerald center, Arvydas Sabonis. There's a good chance you're going to match up against a guy like Yao Ming, Emerald Yao Ming, who a lot of people tend to run in limited in these types of low overall weeks. People will use Yao Ming and just try to mash you, and that's where Arvydas Sabonis comes in off the bench as an 83 overall center. He's only got a 73 ball, but at least he can hit wide open with a kind of manageable release. 85 driving dunk is good, 84 interior defense, and he's a pretty good rebounder. All he does is counter Yao effectively, and I think he's the best Yao counter that you can bring off your bench, so I think he's the guy to slot in there as your 7th man. And then your 6th man is really up to you. It kind of comes down to whatever position you want to bolster. I don't recommend doing point guard or shooting guard or obviously center, since we have Arvydas as another center as well. So it's kind of a small forward, power forward person that I'd be plugging in at this last spot. And the guy that I personally would plug in is going to be Jared Vanderbilt, because he's a great defender. 16 gold badges include limitless takeoff, posterizer, ankle braces, challenger, chase down, clamps, glove, interceptor, off ball pass, pogo stick, and rebound chaser, as well as a bunch of decent silver badges including anchor, pick dodger, clamp breaker, and quick first step. Doesn't shoot the three all that great. He's only got a 59 3-ball, but you can hit wide open with him, especially since he's got a pretty good release. 85 driving dunk, and obviously great defensive and rebounding stats. So gives you a little bit more size and defensive versatility if you need it against another bigger lineup. Can throw him in at the small forward, or sorry, not the small forward, but you can throw him into the power forward position. Slide Sadiq Bey to the small forward. Give yourself a little bit more defense and size as well if need be. So as y'all can see, this team is an 84 overall. I think this is the best limited lineup that you can run this week. Just play KPJ and Okoro the whole game. Pretty much would play Wendell Carter the whole game as well, unless you really need a matchup against a guy like Yao, in which case Sabonis can come in, and then you got 3 guys who can play small forward, power forward for you, and figure that out in some capacity as well. So overall, really like this limited lineup this week. It fits all the requirements, gives you a lot of shooting, a lot of size, and a lot of talent on your court. Really think it's a very good lineup, and I'm a big fan of the lineup we were able to build this week. I think you're really going to have a ton of success if you use this lineup in limited. So that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.